Hello everyone, my name is Mutual and welcome to World of Tanks Classic. Now, this is a goofy little thing the World of Tanks people put out. So this is basically the game version 0.7 from year 2011. So this is actually when I started World of Tanks, and funnily enough, the very first video on this channel is from this around this time in World of Tanks. So I decided to check it out, and of course I did already check it out since I have tier 4 tanks and whatnot, and I actually recorded the whole video, and it turned out that my microphone was stuck on, well, setting that sounded like from 2011, so it was all garbage, and I just wanted to re-record this stuff because hey, it wasn't very nice. So I hope you appreciate it, because it's early in the morning and there's actually only 11,000 players right now. So it's gonna be a little bit harder than yesterday to get into the matches. But we'll see how it goes. I think this mode is gonna be out for like less than a week now. So there's some not quest, but I guess mission thing you can do here to earn stuff in the actual World of Tanks. But mainly this is just for me. This is just for the fun of it. And let's go check it out. I actually really like the carriage in the old ones. It wasn't so much about selling stuff. It was just a place for your tank. And as you can see, we have EU, NA and Russian people all in the same, and Asian people in the same server. So it's a little bit of lag fest, and that's the major issue. Major issue with this thing. Other than that, there seems to be very high tier tanks here. Like I'm on a tier 7 match with my tier 4 tank.
Let's get this show on the road.
What the heck is this map? I'm fairly certain that this map didn't exist in the original game. But whatever, I suppose. This is one of those very rare maps in the normal game. I'm not sure if it even exists in the normal game anymore. I haven't seen this in ages. But yeah, because we are in such a low tier tank, I should point out that driving is really hard, because the controls are very laggy, so everything like happens like a 1 second delay. And I'm fairly certain that the game isn't to be like, or wasn't like that back in the day, but I'm not 100% sure, because it might have been, I don't know. I seem to remember that there was a small, at least small input lag thing going on back then. Oh, tried to stop. And I reversed too far. No, it's all effed up. So one of the things is that hitting here is really hard, because everything is kinda laggy. And it's not because my ping is high, it's because I think the way this thing works is that my turret doesn't actually turn that well. It's really hard to try to hit anything. Oh crap, somebody shot me in the side. Oh, that's an artillery. SU-26. Well, I think we'll just take it. Yep, because they can shoot very fast. Oh, this is the first time I've seen the good old artillery. Artillery used to be so badass back then. But yeah, what I was trying to say was that I think how the server works is every area is kind of connected to their local server. And then they are relayed to the main server where the game runs. And that kinda... At least the lag feels like it's like that. So... It's kinda hard, is what I'm getting at. Let's try the Bison as well. This used to be very good back in the day, so... Why not? The thing with the artillery back then was they have had extremely short range. I'm not sure if it's like that today as well. But many of these were actually better as a tank destroyer, so you just throw around and killed people. Because back then artillery could totally kill one shot pretty much every tank at its tier.
Time to roll out.
But yeah, let's see. Ram, nice. Oh. Well, okay, maybe the range wasn't so extremely short. Or maybe Bison just had a huge range, who knows. Now we will just wait to see something. I still gonna zoom in and hear the things. Okay. Definitely gonna go for him. We missed. I don't think anyone is actually playing anti-RT on public server here, but that used to be a thing back then, because you could definitely see where the bullets came out. Holy shit, that sucked. That would never happen these days. Oh man. It's so nice to be able to kill somebody with the artillery. There's a reason why they were kinda banned. Or not banned, but their effectiveness was reduced. And that was because they were pretty OP, so I mean... Artillery was not a joke back then. Let's see... I guess the enemies are kinda camping the base, so we should drive a little bit closer so we have the range to shoot through. Turning in this thing is so painful. Again, in this mode you cannot actually drive down a cliff, so there's no physics whatsoever. So it's a very different... the maps are very different than what they are now. Even though they look similar, they are very, very different in the way how they function. Load. I'm just gonna shoot the house. So everyone else can shoot him. He seems to be tanking it really well though. Okay. That sure shouldn't be a problem. I think they increased the splash damage in the current artillery, so You kinda have to hit everyone, but you also hit them or a lot better, so... The artillery is much more accurate. I think that's a miss. Yeah, I definitely missed the Hesna. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Looks like that one went right
Nice.
through.
This is actually the only way I've I found out this to be kind of funny, because the lag is just so
That was close.
so devastating when playing the normal tanks, but as the artillery it doesn't seem to matter that much. Just gonna try to get in the range to shoot that guy. Maybe that's enough. Let's just try. Might have hit him. I don't know. Oh, what is this? Where is he? Oh, right there. He missed.
One of our tracks is damaged.
Getting artillery fire now. Oh man, are we gonna lose this? It actually looks like we are gonna lose this. Let's hit him. I need to do some kind of heroics if I'm gonna win this. So he's gonna come from there. Let's see if he's smart or not. Oh.
We're stuck.
I just got hit, so my shot went straight to hell. Also, I guessed the wrong where he would come up. So, just that. But yeah, that's artillery seems to be still fun. And I really like the old carriage. This is the non-premium garage, so I haven't paid the premium price, so it kinda looks bad. But there's like no tanks here trying to sell me some new premium tanks and shit like that, like like nowadays. So I actually kinda enjoy it. Yeah, let's go have another match. One thing I've noticed that the games tend to be so much shorter than these days. I guess there's a lot less sitting around. Maybe it's because players are probably not taking this that seriously. It's probably the main reason. We have IS-4 here. It's tier 9 match. And we are tier 4, so this is gonna be fun. Hashtag we're not gonna penetrate anything. Oh well. I guess we will be scouting.
Move out.
I'm just gonna try to the middle. Oh, the KV. That's the original KV, which was really good. Basically, it was lower tier than the KV-2 these days. Yet it was able to run that derp cannon or... oh shit. Or the better Was it this too? The penetrating cannon or turret, I suppose, whatever. Gun, I think it's the exact term. IS. We have absolutely nothing against IS. Except the power of lag. Nope, we didn't even have that. KV-13. Is that artillery? Nope. But yeah, that was way too tough matchup anyway. Can we actually get tier 5 tank? No, we only got 25 experience, so that's not gonna help us. It seems like with the low player numbers, the game balance is kinda thrown out. I think the game was better balanced when it was out. I seem to remember it wasn't this bad, so you wouldn't run into like a tier 9 tanks with your tier whatever tank, but I could be wrong with that as well. It has been very long. In any case, yeah, it's another high tier match, but this is not so bad. It's like 3 tier difference, which is, I think, is the maximum in normal game balance. Oh, T-52, that's the original T-52. That's really fast.
Move out.
Yeah. It's kind of bad, too bad that there's that huge input lag, because otherwise I think this was pretty much what it was back then. There certainly was a small input lag back then, but it wasn't this big. It just makes playing the game so much more difficult, and hitting anything is kind of hard as well. It's so hard to just drive your tank normally when it lags. Yeah, he saw me from through there. Oh, it was KV with the dirt. I would assume that a lot of people play with the trolling tanks, so to speak. Just because they used to be fun, and I can understand that. T-28 was never fun, thanks, so... I could upgrade my... well, almost upgrade my artillery. Let's go have a spin at that. But overall, I wouldn't say that I enjoyed this that much. It's just awful to play. It's that the input lag thing is so horrible. It's a little bit shame, but on the other hand, I'm not sure if I really wanted to play or 2011 World of Tanks that much either. So it's just fun. It's a fun thing. The game certainly looks like it's from 2011 compared to the current graphics, which I have to say that the game runs very well considering how good it looks these days. It actually probably runs better than this version does. I think I'm just gonna hang here. This is the old version of this map as well, so it sounds a little bit different than the current version. I don't have range. That's going to be bad. I do have range to shoot here, so that's the important part. Although it does look like none of our guys are actually gonna go here, so we won't have any kind of spotting. Yep. This is definitely an issue, for sure. I might be able to hit there. No, missed. It seems like some of the guys are actually coming here, so. Oh, I see somebody driving here. I also remember that you can ping something indefinitely in this version, which is starting to get highly annoying. This is probably not gonna be good. I missed. That T-50 wanted to ram himself. Well, why not? I suppose.
That was close.
Still not that directed. I'm not in any kind of cover, so I probably will die very soon here as well. I'm just in the middle of the field. Big bad KV. I wanted to wait that until he would stop, but I guess he didn't want to stop. That KV just took it out with one hit. Nice. Distract, so we should be able to hit him.
Critical hit.
But we didn't do any damage. We did the famous zero damage critical hit. I think. Oh, that was a huge miss. I hope we have somebody who can actually spot them. We have 4 artists, so it's... we might be able to take him out. They have like 5 artists, so it's the typical matchup, I suppose. Because artilleries were... well, people played a lot of them back then. This is not gonna go well. Yeah, both of them are here. That was very short. Still not hitting. We need that one penetrating hit to actually take him out, I think. Which is probably not gonna happen. Let's be honest.
We've had it. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think that's enough for the old game. It's it's not really playable with anything else than arty, and yeah, it's kind of tough. It is a little bit shame, but the input lag is just too bad for any normal tank. There's just I guess it wasn't the issue in this video that much, but in the previous video I recorded and then didn't actually upload. I had a very few nice situations where I was like against similar tier tanks, but I couldn't hit them. They were just straight in front of me, but the game didn't just register the hits and all kind of stuff like that. So it was a little bit disheartening, but yeah, it was fun for let's say 1 hour maybe, and after that it's kind of clear that the current version of the game is far superior, and it actually runs better and it looks so much better. So yeah, that's for the World of Tanks Classic. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you guys on the next video. Bye.